On this episode of Hair Cooperate, we're going to be doing a review, a long-awaited, updated review on my 1974 Ford F-250 Ranger SuperCab 4.9 306. Well, you may be asking yourself, how did I acquire this fine automobile? Well, when my grandfather passed away 2 years ago, he left it to me. This was his farm truck. Speaking of motor, might as well get you in under here. So this is a 1984 4.9 306 cylinder. It's punching out 120 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque at 2,500 RPM. So it is a low-end engine, and I ain't kidding you. They're not fast, you know. I mean, they'll do 70, don't get me wrong, but they will pull your teeth right out. This particular unit has a new power steering pump belt, fuel filter, fuel pump, distributor cap, rotor, points, condenser, plug wires, plugs, a new water pump, new fan clutch, new radiator hose, new master cylinder, new brakes front and rear. She had diff service, all 3 U-joints, center support, transmission service, still needs a clutch though. Carburetor, electro-digital choke hooked up, new battery, new solenoid. Work your way over here. You can see the new starter that I just installed. Go watch that video. New charging whirler, new belts. I think I said water pump. Might as well crank it up for you. So on Ford's bumpers, you had your normal chrome bumper that would reside in this area, and then you had these things in case you needed to hook a toothpick on here. But they also did these factory drill holes in case you wanted to shoot some beams out here and kind of do this number with the old, you know, plated steel option that is just... So you have the Ranger. So you had the custom Ranger and Ranger XLT back then. So this is your good, pretty well mid-grade, but getting up there towards top of the line. I mean, they really didn't make a poor truck back then. Poor as in like money poor back then. They were all built to work the same. You really just got a bunch of shiny stuff on me like that. These were actually factory options. I sent them to my friend Bryce deCastro. Go check him out. Send him an eBay link. These are factory options that you could get. SuperCab. Here's this old retracto mod. It's just right there, ready to go. And everyone always slams this door. You don't need to. Just ease or close. This unit, because it's a 3/4 ton rear axle, has inboard drum brakes. Those were a nightmare when we did those. But the rear axle is a Ford 9-inch 4:11 ratio open differential rear end. It is it kind of holds you back as far as speed, but in terms of pulling power, it works. Here's the headlight setup, the taillight setup. Excuse me. It's got a custom flatbed on the back of it. Cattle racks, those come off, that comes off, and it becomes a true flatbed. Jeremy Amberger from Amberger Automotive, I think there'll probably be a link down there, stained this in hot chocolate color. Hot chocolate, that's kind of a joke we have going at the shop. Stained this for me for my birthday in October. In terms of top speed, yes. Alright, so you've got a spring and shock. We've got new shocks on it. And then you've got the Ford twin I-beam front suspension. People all, and 2-piston disc brakes were standard on all 2-wheel drive trucks, Ford trucks, starting in 1974. The common misconception, I think it was made up by Chevrolet, was that twin I-beam suspension eats through tires. Yeah, not true. You've got a 6-leaf spring setup for the rear axle as well as rear shocks, which are also new.